Welcome back everyone, it's Adriana from Adriana's Paper Crafts. I'm going to do another quick tutorial today on how to assemble a custom treat wrapper. And I decided to put out just a couple of quick tutorials because I am uploading more free templates to my website. So if you want to get a hold of my free templates, just head over to the link that is in the description box below. While you're clicking on that, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and check out my Facebook and Instagram while you're at it too. Alright you guys, so today's treat wrapper is going to be for a custom ring pop wrapper. Alright, so you're going to grab the template from my website, you're going to design your template, and then you need to print it out. You can print 2 to a sheet, and but I only printed out 1 today, and then you will need to cut it out. You do not need a cutting machine to cut this out. I'm just going to put that out there right now, and it's because anytime you're working with such a simple shape, something that is not intricate, then you can cut it out with scissors by hand, or with a paper trimmer like mine. Let me show you. I have 3 paper trimmers currently. You can get this at any craft store. You can get this at Walmart. They come really cheap if you just want to get yourself a simple one, but that way you're not fiddling around with your Cricut or your Silhouette just to cut out something that's super simple. So go ahead and cut out your design. Just kidding. But here it is. Super simple to cut out. The supplies that you're going to need to assemble these will be, of course, your paper trimmer or your scissors to cut it out. You'll need some kind of adhesive. You can use one of those, it's not a Xyron machine. I forget what the ones that basically put out your adhesive. I can't remember what they're called right now, but you can use one of those if you have one, or the double-sided adhesive strips, which is what I normally work with, or hot glue. So for items that have a little bit of a tricky shape to it, like a baggy shape like this or chip bags, I normally recommend using either hot glue or very, very, very strong double-sided adhesive such as permanent fabric tape. And the reason I suggest that is because since these are a really weird shape and we're trying to wrap them, they're going to be pushing against your paper basically. So if you're working with like a Pop Rocks wrapper, this is such a simple shape. This paper, it's not going to fight back. This package will not fight back against your paper. But when you're trying to wrap something as difficult as this, it will most definitely try to fight back. So you want to make sure that you're using tough adhesive, okay? So, first things first, you're going to just fold your design in half, just like that. Do not crease this bottom part, okay? You don't want to create any lines there. So what you need to do is put some glue right here, or your adhesive, whatever it is you're working on. Just put it on one side and then glue your ends together. Alright, so you do not need much glue. I just want you to glue that very edge together. You can kind of get the idea of how much glue I put. Alright, so then from there, you're just kind of fold it like this. So you get a good like natural crease going. You see how it's naturally starting to kind of crease right here? Get a good natural crease going. And that's because what we're trying to do is get a good idea of where our front is right here. Then what I want you to do is decide which side your flap here is going to go. Because if you take a look at the ring pop wrapper, we just created this flap right here. That's what we just did. So now you got to decide if you want it to fold this way, or if you want it to fold this way, and then you're going to fold it. And just fold it a little bit. I can kind of feel like where the glue ends, where I glued it, so that's where I'm folding it, where I feel that there's no more glue. And then just crease it down with your fingers, okay? So I will just stick it inside, plenty of space in there. Alright, so from there, just start pinching your sides together so that you can kind of create a natural crease. You want to do that so that you get a general idea of where your adhesive needs to go without crushing the paper, basically. Now just know though that because these ring pops are such a weird shape, you are going to get some crinkles, some wrinkles, you know, things like that. So it's not going to be this perfect little package like this or like this, you know. It's definitely going to get some crinkles in there. So just know that. If you don't want that, just know that it's a very unrealistic thought to have when working with ring pops. So I'm going to go ahead and start closing my sides with my glue. Just a very thin line on the inside. And I'm going to pinch it together, making sure that my ends meet. Nice and careful because this hot glue is very hot. Alright. Just like that. And now, since my ring pop is inside, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of push that in a little bit. And I'll do the same here. But again, because it's such a weird shape, I can already feel that it's like resisting the natural smooth fold that I want to give it. So I am going to be expecting some crinkles. But what I'm going to do is just kind of fuss with it a little bit to see if I can determine where those crinkles go, just by kind of feeling it. Because when I start to smush it, the ends together, I can see that it wants to crinkle there. But I don't really want it there. So what I can do is open it back up, smooth it out, and continue to just kind of fuss with it until I find a crinkle that I'm okay with. Sometimes you won't be able to fight it. I mean, there's just no choice. The crinkle's going to have to go where it wants to go. So if it does that, just glue it and keep going. Alright, so like I said, it's going to want to crinkle there, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and put my glue down. But I'm holding this very tight so that the positioning of everything doesn't change. Once you have it in your hands, you'll kind of feel what I'm talking about. You just have to feel it. Alright, because I held it in place, nothing moved, and I'm able to very easily get my ends together here. Alright. Alright. Alright, so if you guys found this tutorial pretty easy to follow, you find it helpful, and you want me to continue to make templates and tutorials for you guys, be sure to comment down below. I really want some feedback from you guys. I really, truly do appreciate it. You can see the appreciation in our Facebook group where I'm constantly just giving you guys free stuff because I really appreciate how you guys help me out. So be sure to comment down below, check out the links below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.